Welcome to the tutorial video for the different play-along files for One Thing Right by Marshmello Kane Brown. Now, there are 5 versions of this play-along available, 2 for standard ukulele, 2 for baritone ukulele, and 1 for lyrics-based. You might wonder, why would you put out so many different versions? And the answer is the original song is in the key of C sharp minor or D flat minor, which is a really tough key on either ukulele or baritone ukulele, and it's hard to deal with even if you're using a capo. So to make it a little bit easier, I've shifted up to D minor, but some people are going to struggle with that D minor key both on standard ukulele and baritone ukulele. So I've also brought it up to the key of E minor. So we're either going up by a half step or a minor third, and it does get a little higher. Now, as you go along, you don't have to watch the whole video. In the comments below, there will be a place where you can see a timeline of where certain things occur. So if you want to, for example, learn the chords for the E minor version on GCEA Ukulele, all you have to do is click that link and it will take you to that spot in the video. I always introduce the ukuleles that I'm using in a video. Today I'm using my Kala SSTU Thin Line Travel Tenor Ukulele. This is the ukulele that will appear in all the GCEA chords and strumming in this video. And then my baritone is my new but single only baritone ukulele, my mainland baritone ukulele with cedar top and rosewood back and sides. The good news is there are only 4 chords in the song no matter which version you play. Let's start with the standard tuning GCEA ukulele with the D minor chords. The first chord you're going to make is the D minor chord. The first finger will go on the 2nd string, 1st fret. Second finger will go on the 4th string, 2nd fret. The third finger will go on the 3rd string, 2nd fret. That's your D minor chord. The next chord you're going to need is the B flat chord, which on standard tune ukuleles needs a partial bar chord. You can do it full bar chord if you want, but generally people do a partial bar chord, where you'll cover up strings 1 and 2 at the 1st fret. You'll reach over with the 2nd finger to the 3rd string, 2nd fret, and then you'll reach over to the 4th string with the 3rd finger to the 3rd fret. That's the B flat chord. The next chord you'll need is the F chord. First finger will go on the 2nd string, 1st fret. Second finger will go on the 4th string, 2nd fret. That's the F chord. And the final chord you'll need is the C chord. Third finger will go on the 1st string, 3rd fret. Now let's take a look at the chords you'll need if you're playing standard GCEA ukulele in the key of E minor. The first chord you'll need is the E minor chord. First finger will go on the 1st string, 2nd fret. Second finger on the 2nd string, 3rd fret. And third finger on the 3rd string, 4th fret. That's your E minor chord. The next chord you're going to need is the C chord. Third finger, 1st string, 3rd fret. That's the C chord. The next chord you're going to need is the G chord. First finger will go on the 3rd string, 2nd fret. Second finger will go on the 1st string, 2nd fret. And the third finger will go in between them on the 2nd string, 3rd fret, making a V shape. And the last chord you'll need in the key of E minor on standard GCEA ukulele is the D chord. There are a number of ways to play it. You can play strings 4, 3, and 2 with fingers 1, 2, and 3 all on the 2nd fret. I typically play this chord like a mini upside down V, putting my first finger at the top of the 3rd string, 2nd fret, and putting the other 2 fingers around them. Second finger goes to string 4, 2nd fret. Third finger goes to string 2, 2nd fret, making a tiny little upside down V shape for the D chord. Let's take a look at the chords you'll need if you're playing on a DGBE tuned baritone in the key of D minor. The first chord you'll need is a D minor chord. First finger will go on the 1st string, 1st fret. Second finger will go on the 3rd string, 2nd fret. And the third finger will go on the 2nd string, 3rd fret. That's your D minor chord. The second chord you'll need is the B flat chord. The first finger will go on the 1st string, 1st fret. Second finger will go on the 3rd string, 3rd fret. And the third finger will go on the 2nd string, 3rd fret. That's your B flat chord. The next chord you'll need is a partial bar chord. It's the F chord. You'll cover strings 1 and 2 with your first finger. Then you'll reach over across with finger 2 to string 3, fret 2. And then you'll reach over with finger 3 to string 4, fret 3. That's your F chord. And the last chord you'll need is the C chord. First finger will go on the second string, first fret. Second finger will go on the fourth string, second fret. That's your C chord. Now let's take a look at the chords you'll need if you're playing a DGBE tuned ukulele to play the song in E minor. First chord you'll need is E minor. Second finger will reach all the way across to string 4, fret 2, E minor. The second chord you'll need is the C chord. First finger will go on the second string, first fret. Second finger will go on the fourth string, second fret, making the C chord. The third chord you'll need is the G chord. The third finger, first string, third fret, G chord. And the last chord you'll need is the D chord. First finger will go on the third string, second fret. Second finger will go on the first string, second fret. And the third finger will go on the second string, third fret, making a V shape. As it comes to strumming, there's no right answer because the song was not written for ukulele. That said, let me give you a couple things you might want to try. The beginning of the song, the first couple verses, kind of run with this theme. So if we take a look at the chords that are up here, D minor, B flat, F, and C, and this is going to be on GCEA ukulele, so please note, you just can't play the full intro lick sounding right on standard GCEA ukulele. So what I would suggest doing is playing the chord shapes that are there at the beginning and doing this. Playing strings 3 and string 1 and alternating like this. Then switch to the B flat, then to the F chord, now as I play that, I'm plucking string 3 with my thumb and string 1 with my second finger, or middle finger if you want to think of it that way. So let's try that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again. Now, if you're playing that intro on baritone ukulele, only use strings 4 and 3 on this D minor riff. Let's try it. 1, 2, 3, 4. If you're playing it on baritone in E minor, then alternate between strings 4 and 2. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Strings 1 and 3 also work okay with E minor on soprano, tenor, or concert ukulele, although you may want to shift to strings 1 and 2 on the G chord. When it comes to strumming, I'm playing all these examples in D minor, but if you want to play just you certainly can. But I'm hearing some more stuff going on there, and without getting too complicated about it, it kind of goes like this. I'll play it full tempo and then we'll take it apart. I hear. it's hitting strongly on those same beats as. So it's going very slowly. Down, down, up, down, up, down. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down. Up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, down. You can switch up. Again, if you find a strumming pattern that works better for you, feel free to use it. There's no right answer. That should be all that you need to know to be successful on the play along for One Thing Right. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.